Hello and welcome to today's video. So I have Jay here with me, and that is because if you haven't guessed from the title, we are doing a video where Jay has found some 1-star reviews of some of my favourite books from this year. He's gonna read the reviews aloud.
Yeah.
And I've got to try and figure out which of the books they relate to and try and figure it out.
We can have a little discussion as well, yeah?
Yeah, so I have seen people do this video before where they've kind of read them and had like a rant about them. That's not exactly what this is going to be.
I mean, maybe you will decide you need to rant about these, yeah?
Yeah, and I could have thought that someone's done the video this sort of setup where you have to guess, but I've looked through my watch later and I can't find it, so maybe, maybe not. But yeah, how many books have you picked?
8 books.
But some of them are duplicates.
Yeah, there's like 10, 11 reviews here.
Oh, okay, so 8 separate books.
Yeah.
Wow, that's more than I expected.
Oh, fair. Yeah, cool. I think you're going to guess them quite quickly. I went for a few because I think you're going to be pretty quick to guess them.
Okay.
But we'll find out. Maybe you won't. Every book here, you either gave it 5 or 4 stars.
Okay.
And I don't know for sure if you read it this year. It's just on your Goodreads. Okay. Right, so the first review, I think this one you rated 5 stars.
Okay.
The review is meh.
Any more?
No, that's literally the review. Meh.
And you weren't planning on giving me a second review for this book?
Go on, I do, as happens, have a second review for this book.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not going to guess it off meh.
Holy shit, this is overhyped. Probably read it in 30 minutes, if not less. The entire plot.
Okay, is it Heartstopper?
Yep.
Okay, volume 1?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean it's meant to be read in like 30 minutes to an hour.
Do you want me to carry on reading the review or not?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
The entire plot says on the back, and all of the scenes are too perfect and cuddly. The art style seemed too rushed and simplistic. Maybe it was supposed to look like a little childish, but it just seemed careless to me. Like they couldn't bother putting any more effort. Despite all that, I actually enjoyed it, and that's a 1-star review.
What?
I think it's...
Have you seen the art style?
No.
Like, it's meant to be like that. It was like adapted into a graphic novel from a webcomic.
Okay.
And on the back it's got 3 sentences.
Does it sum up the whole plot?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. Well,
yeah.
I guessed it, so...
Here's a 2-star review.
A different book.
A different book.
Yeah.
Poorly constructed. As one of the members of the book club I belong to said, I'm paraphrasing here, the book read like the author was attempting to score points from social media arguments that have spilled onto the page. Many of the arguments are logically inconsistent and at times inadvertently offer justifications for the opposition's position, or at the very least shed light on an impasse where people are talking in circles, past each other, then having a constructive discourse.
Is this a non-fiction book?
Yes.
That narrows it down, but I don't know.
Do you think any of the non-fiction books that you've read are guilty of that at all?
Did it say repetitive?
No.
No. See, I'd think it was potentially no one is too small to change the world, or...
No one's too small to make a difference.
Yeah.
It's not that.
It's not. Then it's got to be... I don't know.
I don't have another review about this one, but I could find one.
Yeah?
Yeah? Okay. Okay. This is simply telling someone how to behave on Facebook, and it seems like a prolonged Facebook rant. I'll be trying other sources.
Prolonged Facebook rant? I'm trying to think of a book that I've read that's even mentioned Facebook.
Do you want me to give you a good review to...
It's a non-fiction book.
Yeah?
It's got to be one of the ones down there. So you want to talk about Ray?
Yes.
Okay. I don't agree with either of those reviews at all, but okay.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't understand those reviews, but it's the only one left.
Yeah, fair. Maybe I didn't read it very good, or maybe
No.
The author of those reviews are idiots.
Well,
We'll see,
probably.
yeah. It was alright. I can't actually point out Oh, this is a 2-star review, by the way.
Okay.
It was all right. I can't actually point out what I didn't like, except from the writing style at some points. But well, it was an alright read with some really good parts and lessons.
That tells me nothing.
I know. Well, I had to make sure I was getting reviews that didn't give it away too much. I have another one about it.
Okay, yeah, tell me the other one.
So I think this book was meant for children, would be a great book to read in middle school when you're learning about all of these issues.
Learning about all of these issues?
And I'll tell you, if you want me to, I can read them out. But was too contrived for a mature reader.
Yeah, tell me what the issues are.
Race, sexuality, masculinity.
Wasn't the Black Flamingo, was it?
It was.
It's a book in verse. What do you expect? It, like, what?
They said
Like,
it's too contrived for adults.
I think that's very silly.
Maybe. This is a 1-star review.
Okay.
How do you spell utter shite in Swedish? That's the review.
How do you spell utter shite in Swedish?
Mhm.
Is it a Swedish book? I don't think I've read any Swedish books.
Do you want me to answer the question?
I guess.
I believe the author is Scandinavian.
Okay. These reviews aren't helpful at all. It tells me nothing about the book.
Okay. Do you want me to give you another review about that book?
I mean, yeah.
2 stars. It was interesting learning a little bit more about the author, but this book fell extremely short on content, in my opinion. I was expecting so much more.
Interesting to learn more about the author.
Well, her. It says it was interesting to learn a bit more about her, but the book fell extremely short on content, in my opinion. I was expecting so much more. That was a 2-star review.
So is it a sequel?
No.
No. So interesting to find out more about her.
Yeah,
but it's
so
not a sequel.
I think the person who wrote that review was expecting the book to be a little bit more about the author.
Is it No One
Yeah,
Is Too Small
to make a difference.
to make a difference?
Yeah, by Greta
Okay.
Thunberg.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
All of the other reviews were very, well, the 1-star and 2-star reviews were very critical that apparently it's 10 speeches and they're all very similar and it feels very repetitive.
yeah, she didn't write the book. It's a collection of her speeches that
Yeah.
she's given.
Yeah, so the reviews are very critical, saying even if you think the speeches are really good, you'd be better off watching them on YouTube rather than reading them in this little book. It's a waste of time.
Well, surely that depends on how you best consume content.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, whatever.
After billions of years, I finally read this book and I came to the conclusion that I would have liked this more if I had read it at a younger age.
Ooh. If I'd have read it at a younger age.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have a nosy, but I think all my books are downstairs on the favourite shelf. It's not Finding Audrey, is it?
It is not.
No. That's the only one that I can think that I've read that's like for younger audiences.
Okay.
Well, I suppose the person could be older than me and think you should read it younger, I guess.
Maybe. Do you want more information?
Yeah.
All of the other negative reviews were, they may have loved the actual book itself, but they were very critical of the author.
Of the author?
The author.
I don't know anything about any author.
Specifically the author's political views.
Have you picked a Harry Potter book?
Yes.
Okay. Which
Yeah,
one?
the first one.
Okay.
You'd rated it 5 stars?
4, I think.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I looked at some negative reviews for that.
First.
Here's a 2-star review saying, this series should have ended at book 3.
All I can... Wait, it's not Sinner, is it?
No.
No. All I can think of is the Shadowhunter. No, it's not Shadow, because I haven't rated book 4 yet, so I was like, you wouldn't write that after book 3.
Are there any books that you have rated book 4?
Heartstopper Volume 4?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Apparently they think it should have ended at book 3. Was book 4 really good? Obviously, you rated it really highly.
Yeah. Like...
Yeah. I graded both of those, didn't I? The writing and characters are really annoying because it is the umpteenth time I picked it up, and yet it's just time to accept the fact that this book is not for me. I couldn't be patient with what the story was coming to, with all that repetitive lines and the writing in the first half. The characters seem really dull. I did try to finish up the book, but I started having a headache because I was doing something I didn't want to, and had to close the book and delete it after taking the picture.
What?
I don't have any other reviews. Like, well, there are other negative reviews of this.
No,
but
no, let me think. Stop giving me hints
okay.
straight away.
I can read it out to you again.
I just tried to read it for the umpteenth time, so I'm assuming it's old, or like at least not new this year. I keep trying to look, but I really don't know.
It might be on your favourite shelf.
I mean, it probably is on my favourite shelf, but that's why looking round there is doing me no help.
No.
Can you find another review for it?
Yeah.
Because you've given me 2 for the others.
Oh, this one. I wanted to read this so badly. I loved the blurb, loved the idea of the actual story. What I couldn't handle was the translation. Didn't finish.
Before the coffee gets cold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the translation...
No, it's not bad at all. It's really good translated fiction.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe some people just can't deal with it. Do you want to do the final?
Yeah, I want to do the final one. I can't think of anywhere that the translation was bad in it.
No.
I think it's been translated to a lot of languages. Maybe the person wasn't reading it in English, but I don't know. I don't think it was bad translation. Like,
Fair enough.
yeah.
This is the last one. 2 stars. A friend recommended this to me because I was in a reading slump and wanted a light read to get me out of it. This book was okay, the writing fairly basic and at points utterly cringeworthy. My eyes were rolling a lot. It's early 90s teen witch fiction. I shouldn't have said that, it's giving it away.
Is it a secret circle? I recorded my July wrap up today and I was like, but don't go into this thinking it's going to be modern because it's set in the 1990s. That's literally a line I said today.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, well done.
I mean, yeah, it's 90s teen witches, like, yeah.
It's based on a TV show, or was the TV show based on that?
The TV show was based on it, but I think after the TV show had a season, they released a couple more books in the series. But the first book is like, it's been out since like 1992. Cool. Is that everything?
Yep.
Cool. I mean, I've got all of them.
Eventually.
I had 2 reviews, that was good.
Did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy that. So, that was all the books. I got all of them. Even Joe thinks he gave me too many hints, but I don't think so. His reviews he picked were pretty crap. One just said meh. Like, how am I meant to get it from that? But yeah, do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, give it a like.
Put a comment on it. Yep.
And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe down below, and hopefully me or we will see you next time. Bye.
I'm good.
Oh no, don't move that way because then you're off centre.
The light's very bright, isn't it?
So do you mean that if I don't guess the book from the first 1-star review, you'll go to a next one?
Oh, I could do. I was imagining you just have to guess again.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Here's a good one for you.
Okay. It's interesting that you've gone for so many non-fiction books, and I don't read a lot of non-fiction.
Yeah, I know.
You're so cringe. What?
I've been helping you. I've been giving you loads of
not
clues.
been helping. You've given me second reviews. Thank you
You're welcome.
for partaking.
You're welcome.
You've been too cringe.
If you liked the video, leave a comment.
No, stop.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah, we do, but
Smash that subscribe button. We don't do that.
Stop.